Conor McGregor comes out and talks about going up to 170 and saying 3 knockouts, 3 world titles, 3 weights going up.
Wow.
And Dana White, so just coincident, I want to add this. I don't have the article here, but Dana White did come out and say that he quite likes the idea of Conor going up and fighting a 170. But in the same breath, he was on Logan Paul's podcast and he basically said no to the Logan Paul fight against Conor at 170 because Conor's weight class isn't 170. So it's just funny. That contradiction is just very interesting.
I think he was talking about the Jake Paul versus.
So yes,
Conor.
Jake Paul. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, come on. You think Dana's gonna say what Dana's gonna say, and you know if it can make him money, he's good, and if it's not gonna do anything for him, he's like, that's a stupid fight. I think if you look at this, is this a fight that Dana would put on? Yeah, it'll make him money. You know, don't be surprised if you see Conor McGregor coming up against, all of a sudden he's going to be put in a title fight against Kamaru. You know, I think the Leon Edwards fight needs to happen. I think that will happen before you ever see Conor against Kamaru. But if Kamaru gets past Leon Edwards, who do you have? Bring up that list real quick. If he gets past Leon, there's only really Vicente Luque he hasn't fought. Yeah.
Yeah.
And other than that, I guess he hasn't fought Bilal Muhammad, but
stylistically, that's not a good fight for Bilal Muhammad.
no, it's not, because Bilal lives off of wrestling.
The number one thing would be Chimaev. That's it.
Yep.
The rest of them, and maybe Sean Brady.
Yep.
You know, because, I mean, in terms of Usman's going to have to stand with Sean Brady. Sean Brady is going to have a hard time probably getting him down. But on the ground, Sean Brady is better than him in jiu-jitsu wise. Yep. But we've seen Usman deal with people that are good on the ground.
Yep.
With no problem.
Yep.
So, you know, and Sean's got decent stand up, you know. So the two of them end up probably having to stand.
So let me ask you a question here, and you know I love Sean Brady. If you're Dana and you're going, let's see, I can put Conor McGregor against Usman, or I can put Sean Brady against Usman. Which one's going to make you more money?
The people that are laughing all the way to the bank is Ali, who's the manager of Usman, okay, and Dana White. Conor McGregor has single-handedly made almost every single one of Ali's fighters millionaires.
That's why Ali loves him.
He talks. Ali's like, yeah, come on, keep talking, buddy, keep talking, keep fighting my guys.
Yeah.
Cha-ching, cha-ching. Like, you want Usman? Let me sign that up. No problems. I think it's very well played by a manager. It's like, you know, I mean, Usman, Khabib. I mean, even there's been talk, like, you know, what's it called? Conor said some shit about Islam. He's like, yeah, come anytime, buddy. I got it for you. Send me a location. Oh man, he's just gonna keep making these guys money.
Hey,
you know,
look at
all right.
You cannot blame the UFC or Dana for saying, "Yeah, I'll make that fight. It's gonna make him money. People are gonna buy it."
Yeah,
and it's because of Conor. People will buy Conor.
It gets to a point though where you're starting to kind of lose a little credibility.
I agree with
Conor you. As the promotion,
he's got to get a win.
Credibility. Yeah,
he's got to get a win.
He's got to get a win at 70 though.
Yeah,
not just a win.
No.
He's got to get a win at 70.
Absolutely.
That's why I think it should be him and Nate. Him and Nate will fight at 70. You know, and then if he beats Nate rides off into the sunset for his last fight with a paycheck, and then goes and fights probably Jake Paul. And then Usman gets the fight that he wants with Conor, and the UFC gets double pay for the two big fights. Kind of a win-win for everyone.
Dude, look at what you're doing. Look at what you're doing.
Fans will clamor to that.
Look at what you're doing there.
To that fight. Yeah, I know. I'm trying.
The prognosticator, the matchmaker, Josh Thompson.